Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another other times like 12 or something beach ball of Billy Hatch from the Giant Egg. Today, we're going to go to Circus Park. Everyone hates this level, and it's my personal favourite, and I have a thing to say about that. First of all, music here, god tier. I put it on my top 10 list of favourite game songs when I did a Patreon video about that. So we'll hear what Minifuni has to say, then I'll shut up for a hot second.
Listen to me, young Billy. The music here absolutely slaps. Also, the elder chicken of Circus Park, Alani 2, has been turned into a golden egg. You must find Alani's egg as quickly as possible, break the seal, and uncover yet another secret of the giant egg. In the meantime, check this tune.
So if you could appreciate that over the perpetuous noise I was making. Now, the song is called The Odd March, and this is like the main reason why I sort of wish the first and second missions of each level were swapped around, but whatever. But yes, I love this track. I love it more than any other music that comes up in Circus Park, or indeed this entire game. Anyway, we have wings. We finally have the double jump wings, and I'm still somewhat salty. In the previous episode, we had the opportunity to get a special kind of bomb egg, and just didn't happen, because I was too busy hatching a batch, which admittedly is a bit rarer, so it's whatever. Anyway, we need to get a wet friend to do wet things over there, as you can clearly see, and it gives us a circle of fruit just perfect enough to hatch a clippin. But yes, I was talking about this when I was fighting the boss of, bloody Blizzard Castle. How, like, I'm naturally inclined towards being a contrarian, and I don't like that. And that's the thing. Like, advice that, oh, thanks, Clifford, I didn't realize you were gonna do that. A lot of my life has been given over to, like, being this kind of weird, oh, I forgot this was the introduction of these. They make you go swoopty back and forth, and this is probably another reason people hate this level. Momentum. And then another momentum. I feel like you have to be just before the end of its swing, because otherwise you won't have enough, like, forwardsness to go forwards. Inertia, momentum, and science words. But yeah, a lot of my life has been spent being, like, smart, but also, like, unique and different and shit. And then being sad that I'm not normal, and then people telling me, oh, no, embrace your uniqueness, it's what makes you, you. Yeah, but it's also what makes me depressed. Like, I've had two very different experiences of teachers basically telling me that in my educational days. One of them was my German teacher from A-level, which I was talking about that in the previous episode as well. And another was my radio teacher at university, who spent the entire course telling me I was brilliant, then proceeded to give me the second highest grade on the system, so whatever. Anyway, one of them asked me why I didn't believe myself, and I told them, well, I've spent however many years of my life living with myself, and I've seen there's nothing here worth believing in. And the other one was like, hey, why do you think you're not good enough? I'm like, because the chemical imbalances in my brain tell me so. And one of them was much more sympathetic than the other, because my A-level German teacher, who was also half Greek, by the way, lovely woman, I'll honestly shout out to her, and basically shout out to all of my A-level teachers, because they were good, with one exception. Oh yeah, there's the egg, I forgot about that part. Okay, so
Billy, well done. The path up ahead narrows, so be careful and break the egg seal without breaking the egg.
Anyway, I've forgotten what I was saying, so never mind. Oh, you actually can put those out. Well then. Careful not to let enemies, like, walk into the egg, also. So, I feel like this is another instance of what you need to do is put the egg on this path and then race it around to this side, or you can just do what I just did, and it's much less stressful. Because this mission is hard, and that's kind of why. There is a lot of this shit, and that's why people don't like it. But yeah, the point is, I'm unique. Sad! I'm sad as well! So yes, that's my life in a nutshell. I'm unique and sad, and people are like, embrace your uniqueness, and like, I'd like to, but part of that uniqueness is depression. So, oh no! Don't come over here. Or if you do, don't be over here at the same time. This area reminds me of Glover, and I've never played Glover, but I have seen like 2 people review it, and also I think I saw Josh Jepson Let's Play it, I want to say, and that was my first experience of Glover. See, a lot of people compare this game to Glover, and like, I see why, but also I never played Glover, so I don't really have that life experience to draw from. I have other uniquenesses, and we're back to the depressing talk. And why am I talking about sad shit in my favorite level of the game? Sadness. I'm gonna have to fall down from the other side. Okay, I see, I can live with this, I'm fine. This area specifically reminds me of Shamrock Isle, which is the 2nd level of Spyro Season of Flame, which is a game that I would like to play on this channel at some point, but I cannot get it to work. I know I've talked about this before. Like, there was... I don't remember when it was or what the context was. I know I've... Ah! That was pathetic. I did Let's Play Spyro Adventure, which is like its sequel, sort of, and that wasn't a very good series on my part, so I streamed it, and that stream wasn't very good either. And, yeah, I want to do a Season of Flame, but I cannot get it to work, no matter what I do with my recording setup. Like, there's one level in it, well, there's one flavor of level, I should say, that, I guess it calls like a stack overflow or something, because, essentially, there's one level in every homeworld of that game, or there's 2 in the second one, I think, that sort of work on like an isometric perspective, and for some reason, if I try playing that with my recording setup, it basically, like, you get a few steps in, and then it launches you into a parallel world, and, like, that's not me, like, over-exaggerating or anything, that's literally, like, if you've seen Pan and Kirk's videos, or that sort of thing. Oh, I forgot about this puzzle! I like this puzzle. Did I see a penguin? I did not see a penguin. I'm happy. Okay. One thing at a time. As you can see, you walk over the tiles, they change suits, and we just need to make them all match. But before anything else, I want to hatch this egg so that we don't have to worry about it popping. So first of all, Chicken Elder Alani, Alan Carr, Alan Cummings, is he still alive? Oh, this guy is fabulous. Look at him. Time for another terrible voice. What do you got, Alani?
Thank you. My name is Alani, but I'm sure you already knew this, but I'm the elder of Circus Park. The crows attacked Circus Park and turned this chicken haven of fun and relaxation into what you see now. The local boss of the crows, Saltium, has taken up residence in the fun house. You must defeat him. And here, take this emblem of courage as a token of my appreciation. Yep, the level's not even over yet. We need to go all the way up and over there. So let's do that. Let's solve the mystery of the card suit. Let's play Boom Street, or Fortune Street if you're American. And America is not canon. Now, I think you have to run over the things with an egg. Like, you can't just step on them, that's not enough. Woo, it's never enough. Ooh, we're all running in a crazy race, never thinking about the hearts we break, and as I hope that's fading away, things are never going to be the same. Quote there from Jessica Malfoy, as my mother called her once. One of her songs that was better than her actual Eurovision candidate, but whatever. I'd just say, Sea of Flags was good, We Got Love, slightly less so. Bit basic, but I'm not here to judge. Except I am, but just not this time of year. I let go of the egg. Now, at some point, we're going to need to climb this. There is already a chick coin here. I believe this is the slope. Billy, you need to get the coin. This is the slope that taught me, like, you know, we had... Really, Billy? We had a slope like this in Pirates Island, and this is how you're supposed to learn about how best to navigate eggs on slopes. I just want the coin. Please, Billy. You have to line up Billy's body with... There you go. Oh, no! This is worse. But, okay. Fine. See you back there, then. And we're back, which I will gladly take because we got to keep the coin. Is there... Oh, that's where we just were.
Also, I like the clock in this level. There is, I don't think there's any reason for it, but I like it. It's an aesthetic. I like it. Did you know that my first word as a baby was clock? That's not even, like, that is an honest, genuine fact about me. Most people are like, mama, or something like that. Mine was clock, because I had this unholy fascination as a child with clocks and car park barriers. And honestly, I still low-key do. Yeah, okay, fair enough, fine, whatever. Now, some people will insist that the Odd March is just a remix of Child's Song from Knuckles Chaotix, because this game has the same composer as Knuckles Chaotix. But, I think it is. It's similar, but I don't think it's a direct remix. It's just, there are only so many sequences of notes you can do in that style. Now, clearly, this mission is the inspiration for all of Danganronpa 2, because we have a funhouse with a secret, and there we go.
Billy, this is the funhouse that Elder Alani was talking about. This funhouse has been filled with dangerous traps by the Crow boss, Saltine. You must make it past all the traps in the funhouse and defeat Saltine.
So yeah, we have a funhouse with a secret that contains grapes and strawberries. And also murder. Both literally because we're going to go and kill the Crow boss, and also figuratively because... what's down here then? Oh, whoa. Notices your secret. Dies. Okay. Oh, but the camera changed. That was not a fun time. This seems completely optional, but here we are. Oh, God, there's so many of them, though. What is this, though? But yeah, murder as in we're going to kill a friend, and also... it's another one of these. Why am I like this, though? I did have a dream, funnily enough, once. Yeah, I had a dream once. But you can clearly tell that this egg is themed after Knights, and we're probably going to get a Knights Joy Carry game out of it, if I can keep it alive long enough to see it hatch. But I had a dream that involved Knights in some way, like, not directly, ooh, I met Knights in real life, not clickbait, but like, I don't know, I had a dream. Yeah, I forget what I was saying. Oh yes, the murder as in killing, and also murder of crows. Why has that respawned, though? Well, we're gonna need to use it to kill a bunch of friends. Sorry, friends. You are friends and you're friendly, but you must die. So yes, I'll try not to spoil Chapter 4 of the second game here. It's just, there's funhouse and fruit and death and despair and hoo-hoo. Also, the local boss, Saltine, right? That just makes me think of the Italian dish saltimbocca, which literally means it jumps in the mouth. And the only reason why I know that exists is because of Tomodachi Life. And the only reason why it's even relevant in Tomodachi Life is it's the favorite food of Gina Linetti from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in my save file of... I was going to say in my save file of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, in my save file of Tomodachi Life. So, give me a duplicate. It hatched into a second one. I feel like we have nothing to gain from collecting that, but whatever. Let's go for this and have a buddy to carry us through this mission. Are we ever going to see the second wind-type friend? Because there are two. Wow, that's what it wants me to do from the beginning. God damn, I've faffed so much in this mission already. But yeah. Yay, there we go! Completion of the wind friends. This is Biboo, the whimsical animal. It's cute. I like it. Now, speaking as a furry. No, but well, yes, but also it's cute. So yeah, we have now seen every single egg animal in the game with a couple of exceptions. So we haven't seen all of them, but we've seen every fire type, water type, electric type, and wind type. We're missing one steel type and one type that we've not seen yet, and also two special friends and one rideable one. So we're actually more like halfway there, maybe 2/3, but you get the idea. Anyway, we're making good progress with our egg Pokedex, and really, what more can you ask for? Anyway, time for the funhouse.
To jump long distances, press the R button to form a dash, and then press the A button to do a long jump.
Do you really think we got this far in the game without knowing that? I mean, seriously, Minifuni? That's one thing I was going to mention in the last episode, and then I didn't. The theory that Minifuni might actually be female. I don't know if that's a theory that people actually have, or if that's just something that I thought people thought, because it's not something that I thought for myself, it's just a thought that occurred to me. And by that I mean, it's an idea that crossed my mind, basically, and I think the only reason why I would even remotely think that, break the mirror. Ah yes, you break the wrong mirrors, it makes enemies spawn. That's the gimmick of the funhouse. So, break mirrors to reveal a path forward, but if you're wrong, you'll suffer. So, look forward to that. But yeah, I think the only reason why I might possibly think that Minifune is Mini-female is because of Fumiya Kumatani, the, well, I'd say composer of a lot of music in the Night games, and I want to say that also maybe voiced Rouge the Bat in the Japanese dub of Sonic Adventure 2? Possibly? Or perhaps was involved in the vocals of Rouge's theme. I feel like there's some connection between Fumiya Kumatani and Rouge the Bat, in any case. In fact, honestly, Rouge, oftentimes voiced by Lani Minella, I feel like just as an actress has a lot of connections to many things. Is this a... Oh, it's not a stub. I thought it was a slope and it ain't. Ooh, we have a mysterious room. We have a white egg that typically contains a lion, as I recall. Can't go that way because that's broken. It's not broken. It's a door that's closed, Tess. Cramble. Just cramble. Just cramble, you know? Also, if you smash the right mirror on your first go-around, then it breaks all of the mirrors, including the wrong ones, so that's a good thing. Just guess luckily or memorize them. I guessed, and it's served me pretty well so far, gotta say. I really should be using Biboo, because Biboo is a good friend. Like Peliwan, but more useful, but still wind elemented. I really do feel like they should have used the elemental things to greater effect in this game, but they didn't, and here we are. Also, my left pinky toe keeps pulsating, and I'm not sure why. It pulsed like a large bullfrog. Sad. It also blocks off the other mirrors. So you have to deal with the consequence of your mistake before you can move on to the afterlife. And you, ant-looking creatures. What even is an antlion? Because I feel like it's neither of the above. And that was the correct answer. We succeeded to get ourselves to the Room of Bad Times. We actually got a shot off with these fellows. These Big the Cat looking motherfuckers. Like M-U-H-H. Which reminds me of a friend at work. I say friend. I'm not really fully acquainted with my work colleagues, but he has this habit of calling people he doesn't like fathers. And his reasoning is simply, well, if you're a father, what must you have done? And the joke is motherfucker. There, I said it, because I had the balls to go where no man has gone before. Deep question mark. Okay, so that's what Biboo looks like when he attacks, and that can't put out fire. Which I suppose makes sense because we're just fanning the flames. Well, let's get a second friend up in here and find a clippin' and diddly-doo. And diddly-doo. And more money, as I'm sure you'll recall from the Spyro days. Okay, I know we saw a clippin' egg here somewhere. It was just here. I thought maybe it would have us going on a much strangular wander around the world, but... You know, I feel like this funhouse hasn't really had much in the way of actual secrets. It's just... Go here, break a few mirrors, crack a few eggs, make some friends, diddly-doo. Diddly-dee, for that matter. Well, whatever. We'll get to the boss soon, and yet again, it's a boss that will be saved for another episode because I'm just bad at timulating. I am timulating, Hexagons. You just skip around there, you adorable pile of fluff. So, how are y'all doing? Why did you respawn? I have sangry. I'm smad. Yes, comment question of the day. How are y'all doing? Faux shears, faux serious. Oh, the boss is just here. It's just... Can I jump down? Is there a way back up if I do? There kind of is. I'm gonna go down and see what happens. I could end the episode, and I'm choosing not to because I'm irresponsible. Fine, get moistened, my guys. Get moistened by guys. Get splunked by my dummy thick bubble. Clip and got that bubble butt, question mark. Is there anything of value to be had over here? Hey, there was nothing? Seriously nothing? Really? No things whatsoever? Ooh, I see a secret. I'm going to go and try to acquire this secret. We can go back to the start of the previous mission, which will probably not benefit us in many ways whatsoever. Hey, it's the return of the orange launch pad. We've not seen one of those since World 1. So that's yum and diddly koscious. But what is the benefit? All this for a single chick coin. Would you risk it for a chick coin? The answer is yes. Billy, no! Billy, wherever you go. Well, at least it magnetizes us towards it. Take me there. Well, we can do this. To the stars tonight. Where do we go now? Doobity-doo. How many do we have? 3. Close enough. And an extra life for our good measure. So, on that blonde bombshell, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons. I'm gonna try to get back up here without dying. Like, can I just stand on this? I don't need an egg. I don't need an egg. Okay, see you in the next one, where sad times are sure to occur. See you then for boss time.